now we'll solve log equations. When you solve a log equation, you'll have one of two types. You'll have log on one side, or you'll have the function log on both sides. Let's start with an equation in which one side has you're taking the log of, but the other side does not have a log in it. Before we can solve this, we must condense it to have the word log only once on this left side. So, since I see addition, I know addition can contract to be a multiplication. Log base 4, x times x minus 3 equals 1. When we get here and we have the word log only once on the left side, the way to solve this is to put it into exponential form. Sometimes you've heard that called looping it. So we're going to loop it around. So this means 4 to the power of 1 equals x minus 3. 4 to the power of 1 is 4. If we distribute, we'll get x squared minus 3x. Looking at this, I can tell it's quadratic. To solve a quadratic, we have to set it equal to 0. So let's take the 4 to the other side. In this kind, we have to ask ourselves, what multiplies to be negative 4 that adds to be negative 3? That would be x minus 4 and x plus 1. Now we set each factor equal to 0. So our two answers will be x equaling 4 and x equaling negative 1. The problem with this is we're not allowed to take the log of a negative number. And if I plug negative 1 in here, I would be taking the log of a negative number, and that is not a real number. So this is canceled, and our answer is x equals 4. The other type of log equation will be when you have a log on both sides of the equation. To solve this, the first thing we need to do is take our coefficients to be exponents. Now that I have the word log just once on both sides, I can cancel them, because taking the log base 5 of x squared and the log base 5 of 4 to the third, since they're equal, then we can cancel the log base 5, and x squared is going to have to equal 4 cubed. Well, 4 cubed is 64. So if x squared equals 64, we can take the square root of both sides, and we would get x equals plus and minus 8. But again, we can't take the log of a negative number, so the only answer here is that x equals 8.